Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, game 3 of this 4-game series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Memphis Redbirds. Memphis hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So striding in, Greg Castaneda, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
To short. And there's one down now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Phelps is there, 2 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in, Robert Shin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set, now the pitch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he drives a liner to right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a capper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Standing in now, Dan Hershiser. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Will Bradley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Stepping up now, Emil Chavez. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. From the stretch, hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 inning in the books here. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Now batting, Theodore Nam is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
At the plate now, Greg Castaneda. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
At the plate, Manny Fernandez.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Line toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Valito over to his right. And that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Oklahoma's out in front here, 4-0. So striding forward now, Stephen Griffin, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Stepping in now, Nino Manuel fouled off. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
To the plate now, Elmer Valito, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Drew Robinson. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back. Ready for another chance? Dan Hershiser, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Griffin is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping into the box, Theodore Nam. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Phelps is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Into the box now, Dakota Hudson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 23.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Will Bradley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Phelps.
Stepping up to the plate, John Phelps. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Timothy Coley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4.
Now that
coming to the plate now, Greg Castaneda. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Phelps will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
the center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Standing in now, Robert Shin, as he grounds one briskly to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Dodgers lead it 5-1.
Leading up, Redbirds.
Leading off the inning, Emil Chavez. And they'll need him to get something going here. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The center fielder, number 25.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Stephen Griffin. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Popped him up. Nam has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nino Manuel. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Alex Verdugo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Ready now, Dan Hershiser. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lifted down the line and left. But this will land untouched. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. There's a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw won't get him.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Into the box, Theodore Nam, high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game. So here's Austin Barnes as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate now, Timothy Coley, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the 2nd out. Into the box now, Greg Castaneda. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Fernandez.
At the plate, Manny Fernandez. Into right field. That's a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. Dodgers out in front, 8-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elmer Valido. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's the first out. Drew Robinson the next to dig in. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, James Bush. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So stepping in, Will Bradley. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 8-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So here's the cleanup hitter, Robert Shin. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Scott Baez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Popped high in the air. Manuel is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Settling in now, Dan Hershiser. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Theodore Nam, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 9-1. Now in the box, John Phelps. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in once again, Stephen Griffin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will bang up against the wall. Throw into second. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Standing in now, Nino Manuel, and this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 9-3 ball game. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well. So now to the plate, Elmer Valido.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Manuel at third with 2 away. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Oklahoma's out in front here, 9-3.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Grounded back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Into the box now, Timothy Coley. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Griffin comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Greg Castaneda. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Manny Fernandez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Phelps in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, Chris Taylor. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Dodgers lead this one 10-3. So coming to the plate, Drew Robinson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Justin Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's got it. And that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Will Bradley. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Barnes waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, John Phelps. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Popped up. Nam is under it, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Dominic Leone comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Dan Hershiser, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So here now's the pitcher, Timothy Holding, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Hershiser rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate, and they now lead by 9.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 12-3. Riding in once again, Emil Chavez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dexter Fowler. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Stephen Griffin. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped at third. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Oklahoma's out in front here, 12-3. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Manny Fernandez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Bouncer to the left side, to second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Dodgers lead this one 12-3. At the plate, Nino Manuel starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fernandez has a play. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Elmer Valido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Hershiser will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Brian Campillo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. No balls and a strike to count.
Brian Campillo.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Again, another foul ball. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. He brings it in, and they have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
12-4 is the final in this game. Oklahoma City played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Timothy Coley earns the win, his 2nd. Dakota Hudson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-2. As of today, the Pirates